Hello everyone, welcome to this session. In this session, we are going to discuss about the recent viral disease which is in the news, monkeypox. So, after battling COVID-19, we have a monkeypox. Now, in this lecture, we are going to understand what exactly is monkeypox, how uh, how fast is it can spread compared to COVID-19, or in normal scenario whether it is going to become a pandemic kind of situation or not, and what are its symptoms, what are the symptoms, and other related stuff like vaccines and all. So yeah, so let's try to understand what exactly is monkeypox. So before proceeding ahead, let's understand what we understand by the term called disease. Okay, see, in very simple term, a disease is a condition that will disrupt your normal body functioning of an organism. So whether it can be a disease can happen to any being, like it can happen to human, it can happen to animal, or it can happen to a plant. Okay, so that it means that it can happen to uh, any living beings. So typically involves specific signs and symptoms and can be caused by various factors such as infections, mutations, nutritional deficiencies. So that is something called as a disease. And in if various forms, if you want to categorize, so disease can be of infectious disease, it can be of deficiency disease, or it can be of hereditary disease, kind of things can happen, or a psychological disease. So these are the broad category of types of disease in which we can categorize. Now, in this monkeypox is something called as a viral disease. So now, what we understand by the term viral disease? So very in common sense we can understand that a viral disease is something called as a virus. So what does it mean? See, a viral disease is an illness caused by a virus. What is virus? It is a very tiny agent, tiny infectious agent that invades and multiply within the cells of host. And host can be what? Host can be any animal, host can be of any animal, humans or plant. So this virus will go to a host means a body where it is going to infect it. So in the case like human can be a host, animal can be a host, or plant can be a host. Now it attacks to the cells of that organism, okay, and multiplies within the cells. So viruses are this virus. See, this is a very common thing that can be asked in the MCQ question. See, viruses are made up of two. It can be made up of either uh, DNA or RNA. Okay, and it generally enclosed within a protein quotation. A virus is enclosed within a protein quotation. Okay, and they rely on the host cellular machinery to replicate or damage or destroy the infected cell of the body. So now for common viral diseases, what can be the symptoms we can see? So see, generally we can see fever can happen for a person, or like muscle cramps can happen, coughing can happen. So those kind of things are a common symptoms when a viral disease have get infected to a human body. I'm talking with the perspective of human body. Okay, and this transmission, when a viral disease happens, so the transmission can occur through various means. So there becomes a various means of transmission that can happen in viral kind of infection. What are the means that can happen? So it can be through your respiratory droplets. Okay, like let us suppose if you sneeze or cough in front of someone, so the droplets come from your mouth, can, if someone inhales it, so that will again affect the person's body. The person will be affected with that virus. Okay, so respiratory droplets or direct contact with the individual, if you are a direct contact like a touch kind of things is happening with the person, in that case also this viral infection can happen. Or contaminated, if let us suppose a person has a person a had a person who is infected with the virus is drink water, he has drank water, and the same water has been drunken by someone else. Okay, so that person will also get affected. There is a chance of that person will get affected over there. Or yeah, or if the insects bite to the person and the same insects went bite to the other person, so in that case also virus can be affected. Okay, so many viral infections generally whenever viral infections happen, so generally it gets resolved on their own. And how it gets resolved on their own? So whenever virus get attacked to someone's body, so our own immune system attacks over the body and it gets immune and later on that our body gets immune from that virus. So generally viral infections resolve on their own, but some can cause severe or chronic illness, and treatment often focuses on relieving symptoms through antiviral medications are available for certain infections. See, you can remember that during covid-19 we don't have a vaccine at that time. When we don't have a vaccine, so what kind of treatment we were having? So let us suppose if you were having a fever, so then dolo 650 used to be given. If you are having deficiencies happening on the, let us suppose, protein deficiency or any vitamin deficiency, so that kind of tablet you were given as per the, so as per the symptoms your body was showing, on that way the treatment was going place. So this is how the treatment on a viral disease happens. So as per your body reflection we used to give a medicine. So if, let us suppose, if you have a fever, then we will give you uh, paracetamol. If you have let us suppose diarrhea is also happening, in that case we will give you a metronidazole kind of tablet. So see, so as per the symptoms this viral disease treatment happen. Okay, and other things, if you want to prevent like if your body haven't get infected from that viral infection, so in that case, like if you haven't got that infection, so in that case you can take a vaccine. Okay, now in the vaccine dead cell of that virus is get injected and your immune system will get immune from that virus. So if in real scenario, if your body got infected through that kind of virus, or your body will react to it, and you will get immunity from that virus. So that is one another aspect, virus vaccine. So you remember, vaccine is something which you will be injected before getting the disease. Okay, so that is, I think you have got pretty much very good idea on that. What is viral disease and disease? See, so monkeypox is a very rare viral disease with symptoms similar to a smallpox. So in a smallpox, what kind of symptoms we used to see? Symptoms like rashes on your face, hands, forearms, like fever can happen, body ache, body pain will used to be happen, vomiting can happen. So these kind of things were the symptoms of a smallpox, and similar symptoms have been observed in the monkeypox. Okay, yeah. So it was discovered, and so before proceeding, let's understand why it is called a monkeypox. So the only reason this virus is known as a monkeypox, because it was discovered first it was discovered in monkeys, but primarily it is not found in monkeys. It is found in rodents, squirrels, kind of things like rats and all. But the first time it was discovered in monkeys, so that's why it is named as a monkeypox. Okay, you remember why covid-19 we have been named? So it was found in the 2019 year, that is a virus. So that kind of naming convention may follow for giving name as a covid-19. So similarly, uh, uh, this one monkeypox was named on the name of a, like it was first discovered in the name of the monkey. So the name was given to this disease. So this disease was now this monkeypox disease was first identified in the 1970s. So this is not something new to us, as the coronavirus was very new to us. Okay, this is not something new to us, and it was firstly mainly found in Central and West Africa, and its recognition has grown due to outbreak beyond the endemic regions, marking it a significant public health concern. See, even right now, this monkeypox is generally in the region nearly to the Congo and all, that is in the Africa region. So yeah, so this is about monkeypox introduction. So let's understand what kind of symptoms it gives. Okay, so symptoms and transmission. So uh, as I've said, it is very similar to the smallpox. So it can lead to a fever, or body pain can happen. genital area, redness kind of things will happen on those areas as well. Okay, so the transmission mode is something that I've told you, that is the same way how the virus get transmitted. As I've told you, that respiratory tract, if you are getting in contact with some person, so in that way this transmission mode is 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 for the affection of the monkey virus. But now let's something key point to note it over there. It is not that infectious. It is not going to spread very fast as it was as it was seen during the coronavirus. Until unless you are not going to be you are not going to be contact in the very small area. Like if in that case only it is going to be affected. You are going to be infected from that thing. So monkeypox is transmitted through direct contact with infectious fluids, patients' respiratory secretions, as well as by contaminated objects or bites from the infected animals. And human-human transmission necessity to isolation from the outbreak. So see, whatever the transmission mode I've mentioned, these all are when you are at very close proximity, when you are present at a very close proximity, only in that case this transmission will happen. So the virus that is causing monkeypox is related to the virus that is causing smallpox. And the vaccine, remember, in the exam it can be asked what is the name of vaccine. Jynneos, Jynneos is a 2-dose vaccine developed to protect against the mpox or smallpox. Now if you have taken a first dose, then within the 4 weeks, if, you have to take the second dose. And there is no need of, remember, no need of booster dose as we used to take in during our COVID-19. We were taking a booster dose. There is no need of booster dose. And the person who is already infected with mpox and he has been cured from it, so that person also, they don't have to take need to take the this vaccine, because his body is already immune from that virus. Okay, now treatment and prevention. So currently there is no treatment, as I've told you. Generally, for the virus kind of infection, the treatment went as per the body symptoms. So if your body is having a fever, we will give you a fever related disease like paracetamol. If you have a diarrhea, if you have a cough, so in that way treatment happens in the virus. Similar kind of treatment will happen over here also. So currently there is no specific treatment for monkeypox. Antiviral medications for smallpox may help. So the medications that were being used for during the smallpox, the same medication can be applied over here. And supportive care, including hydration and pain relief, is essential for recovery. Okay. Now, preventive measures. What are preventive measures we can take? Obviously, we have to make a distance from the person, use mask kind of things. Vaccination is a very important thing that we have to be taken. That should be considered. Okay. Yeah, so avoid coming into the contact of a close proximity. Now, with respect to the news, I think it's taken from Times now. Also, risk factors for the India. What are the risk factors for India compared to the monkeypox? See, as per the Dr. Lakshman, he is a consultant infectious disease at Apollo Hospital, Navi Mumbai. So he mentioned that at the current moment, the risk factor of monkeypox include very close and intimate contact with the people. So what it means, what I've said, until and unless you are not going to be very close contact with the person, there is a very less chance you are going to be affected from a monkeypox. Okay, so now the spreading, the becoming of a pandemic kind of situation is very less with if we compared with this coronavirus that we have recently seen, and this is monkeypox. So that is a very less chance for that. So that's what the person has to be very intimate contact with the person. So intimate contact also, like if the person closeness that we are talking about, it comes to the sex kind of thing. So they have to become in the very close to mutual consultation kind of things if had within the person. So in that case, it will spread to the person. So far the current outbreak is of this monkeypox is in Democratic Republic of Congo, that is in Africa, and the neighboring countries of the Congo. So if he has given a suggestion that if any Indians are going to travel those areas, so you are at a high risk, and it doesn't really spread with the casual contact like hi hello kind of things. But if you are going to be a very close proximity with the person, so in that case, you there is a high chance you are going to be affected. Let us suppose if you went to the person's house, you are drinking water with him, or let us suppose if you have a relationship with that person, so in that case also there is a high chance you are going to be affected with the virus. And now we have to understand that COVID-19 and mpox are two different diseases. That's what I have already compared. So I have mentioned in this sheet that let's try to understand. Don't compare like COVID-19 mpox. They are completely two different things. Mpox is not transmissible as COVID-19. COVID-19 was very transmissible. It was spreading very fast. Okay, even in the air, there was proofs that came that through the air also, for a farther distance also it was transmitting. Okay, like from the respiratory droplets, if some person have sneezed, so it was present the air for a long duration. So that kind of transmissible things, like it was a high transmissible during the COVID-19. But this is not the scenario with the mpox. But mpox is not as transmissible. So people who will get infected with the mpox are those in very close intimate contact with the people who have mpox, or traveling to those areas where it is spreading, as the Dr. Lakshman has said. Okay, so is India prepared? If we see compared with like let us suppose if mpox kind of things going to spread in India, are we prepared? So it is also come from a journal things from Times Now, I think. This content has been taken. So as per the Dr. Tanu Singhal, consultant in pediatric and infectious disease at Kokila Ben Dhirubhai Ambani Hospital, she states that India is now better prepared with potential mpox outbreak compared to the early COVID-19. See, as the COVID-19 happened, that we have to accept that our healthcare system has improved, and all people have now understood the importance of the healthcare system. Even now the prime minister, like recent day before yesterday, he announced that there will be insurance for the people who are above the 70 years of age kind of thing. So that kind of scheme is coming by the government itself. So now now we have understood the importance of healthcare. So as compared before the COVID-19 scenario, and now we are in the post COVID-19 scenario, we are very at a very good position compared with those previous era. But I'm we are not saying that we are at the best position, but we are at better position. So the government has learned from the past experiences, enhancing surveillance system. We have enhanced our surveillance system, updated our medical protocols, and strengthened the testing facilities as well. You remember that India was also one of the country who prepared their own vaccine. Okay, so that kind of enhancements has happened within our laboratories as well. So public health authorities are running awareness campaign related to this related to this uh, virus infections kind whenever happen, and their aim is to prevent panic while ensuring timely case reporting. High level of coordination meeting are held regularly to assess the situation. This is all about the related to the monkey pox. So these are the high level meetings happening in India, and we are well prepared. Not at the best position, but better with the compared with the previous position. Yeah, so this was all about in this lecture. I hope you have understood. Please like and subscribe, and I will attach the link of the